Hey everyone, welcome to the channel. It's Rad from Radko Tarot, and in this whole video we're going to look into Cancer Sun, Cancer Moon, and also Cancer Rising. Weekly general tarot reading August 30th up until September 5th, 2021. And should you be interested, guys, in a personal reading with me, or if you do want to take my tarot classes, checking out the description down below is going to give you a link to my website. Where you can view and purchase either or both of these services. And as well, if you enjoy the content here on the channel and you do wish to support us, leave a like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell so you do not miss any of our weekly uploads. So with that being said, moving to the Cancer reading straight away, and the first card for you, Cancer, that will be the Four of Wands, followed by the second one here, which stands as the Moon card. Moving next, we do have the Star card. And the last one, oh my god, that will be the Sun card. So I don't know even if I do have the words to describe the week. It goes like that, okay? So right at the start of the week, there will be some kind of a major wraparounds. I don't know if they are going to be really accomplishments. We are going to check that when I start drawing the additional cards. Wraparounds is just stuff that you finish with, okay? Done with. And these finalizations of certain aspects into your life, career-wise or relationship-wise, they're pretty much gonna set in motion something like a snowball effect, which is gonna start running through your life. That at the start it will seem very scary, okay, because there are going to be many things moving around, and from your perspective you wouldn't know why at least at the very first portion of the week. And that will be the scary part, and some people may even, how can I say, start believing into the doom and gloom, but very, very quickly clearance is going to settle in, and you are to see that this snowball effect into either your career or into your relationship or into your life in generally, it's a very growthful one, all right? It's a very nourishing one, to a point where simply, you know, you will realize that the bad times are pretty much over. And let's scrutinize the reading to see more into it. So with the first one, which is the Four of Wands, the catalyst to it is going to be the Ten of Pentacles. We do have these two active neutrals. It is what we do have on our hands. And those wraparounds that I spoke about, they are about a bit uncomfortable aspects into your life, things that, you know, was a little bit out of character, and they posed a bit of a stress being lurking around, okay? And for one or another reason, they tied you in a sense of that you could not escape from that endeavor or from these enterprises. But now, as you have addressed some important aspects of them, the finalization of this important cycle of development, it's now present. Now, that doesn't mean that things are ending, okay? The finalization of an important cycle of development, pretty much for tarot at least, means that you are jumping into the next level, that it is not the peak of experience, it is not the grand achievement here, okay? It's very possible, though, as you do finalize these important cycles of developments, some remnants from the past to come about, mainly remnants that consider a people. So X may show up, you know, or a past friend may show up. Now, the thing it is that with these two cards, these people, you did not relinquish back in the days in a very good terms. And now these people want to, well, I can't say really crave for, but it's kind of like that is their intention to, as they bump up with you, which most likely is going to be pure coincidence. It's not intentional, all right? They will come up to a conclusion that they want to make it up. Well, they want to make it up for you, or make it up for it, so to speak, for the past. And how this is to develop it is entirely within your hands. You can decide, okay, I'm going to give it a go. no, I don't want to have anything to do with it. That is the beauty of the neutral elements. It is just you get to decide what you want to do with it. But as you do make those wraparounds, the moon card takes place, and it is catalyzed with the Wheel of Fortune. So there is this is a very strong elemental dignity. We do have a passive enemies here, and pretty much shows that things are set in stone. Okay, so nothing can be changed at that point, and the snowball or the avalanche effect, it is the way we see it, we say it here in our country, is now set in motion. And at that point of the week, the only thing you can do is just observe how the circumstances are forming. And like I said, you may be scared, okay? And you may give room to your fantasies to start shaping the doom and gloom of the future. And that is kind of normal, okay? Because when you don't have a grasp upon the circumstances, where these circumstances are coming from, how they are going to develop, what is the entirety of the picture, it's very easy to dwell into negative thoughts. Now, because this is going to cause a little bit of an emotional distress, well, for some it's going to be a major emotional distress, the need to withdraw is going to be severe, and you can't. So here, under normal circumstances, I would say don't abandon the path that you have chosen, okay, which is based on these finalizations of the very start of the week. But here, even if you do want to abandon it, you just can't, okay? It's just things are now set in stone, and you are walking toward a place, toward a person, toward a job that you are meant to experience. And right after that, the star card takes place here, which is catalyzed, oh my god, with the with the Ace of Wands. We do have a active friends, okay, so with these two. And where do I even begin from? So this is the moment where these circumstances you are afraid of, okay, they truly manifest, they completely manifest, and your fears are going to be pretty much scattered off, and they are going to be, I don't know how to say, vaporized, because you will see in those circumstances very gaining for enterprises that not just only is gonna boost your enthusiasm and as well inspiration, that is the word that I was looking for, but also they are to make your life a very versatile, and what was the other word, with many options available, I would say it that way. Now, these enterprises, guys, which could be people to interact with, person to date with, okay, new projects or clients, maybe, it is just, this is the opening you probably waited for. They will be something that you don't really have much experience into it, okay? And at the start, it may look a little bit challenging and a little bit risky to dwell into these enterprises. Now, however, you do have the necessary skills, the necessary attitude, or you do have what it takes. It is just the thing with these two cards, it is that you never needed before, and that's why you have no idea, you never used it, therefore you have no idea that you possess what it takes. No different than, for example, you had, many relationships at that point, but these relationships were never that romantic, so you don't know can you be romantic or not, and person you are to meet throughout the week, it's very romantic individual, and it's a bit scary because you never were romantic, you don't know if that's something you can do or not, but to your surprise you will see that you are very good at what is required, and you definitely have not just only what it takes, but a little bit even more than what it takes. Suffice to say here, Cancer, it is that after the middle of the week, you will see that your life, it doesn't have to be difficult. Your life doesn't have to be hard. In fact, the turmoil stage of your life, it's wherever that turmoil it's pretty much over, and you get to enjoy whatever those enterprises are for you. They could be unfolding love, you know, they could be as well a very promising projects, very promising job as well, whatever your ideals draw for you. And the end of the week here for you, Cancer, it is the Sun card, which is going to be catalyzed with the Two of Swords, another active friends. It is what we do have here. So that is a very happy ending, okay? That is like walking toward the sunset and live happily ever after here. Now, with these two, what they do form, it is a very peaceful development. Peaceful development in a sense of that there will be no sense of emergencies, at least for the time being. There will be no pressure to make any choice whatsoever. Everything is going to linger on a very strong and as well precious, though, a equilibrium. And you will have the luxury to choose what you want to do, where you want to do it. Also, you will have the luxury of time to take your time, what I mean, to consider every single option available. And before you decide what to do, you are to consider all points of view. And that will severely contribute to not just only your happiness, but also the happiness of your family, the happiness of your beloved one, the happiness of your colleagues. In fact, at the end of the week, you can expect to end on a good terms with many people, or with specific people that you are a little bit on the edge at that point, and not just only on the edge, but maybe you are going through a severe fight. And finally, what I would say about these two at the end is that whatever your endeavor is, you can expect monetary gains. You can expect very happy relationship. You know, you can expect as well, for example, expand of thine family, or expand of thine business. It's going to be a path of happiness for you that you are to embark. This snowball, instead of crushing you, is going to propel you in a way you wouldn't even believe. So with that being said, guys, this was your weekly general tarot reading, Cancer. Hopefully you do enjoy it and you do liked it. It's here a great week. It is just aimed to wrap around whatever shenanigans you do have you do have ongoing at the start of the week, and things are taking on their own term from there, and their own term, it is a great term for you. And yeah, so hopefully we're going to see each other around. Until then, bye.